It is my privilege to introduce today's distinguished speaker, Sri Shaktiranjan Das. He is currently pursuing his PhD in the Department of Agricultural Extension, Palli Siksha Bhavan, Visva-Bharati University, Sriniketan, West Bengal. Dada completed his post-graduation from Junagadh Agricultural University, Gujarat, and his graduation from Odisha University of Agriculture and Technology, Bhubaneswar. He is an ICSSR doctoral fellow and has successfully qualified for both UGC NET and ICAR NET Beyond Academics. He is a good medalist, gold medalist in table tennis at the All India level 2020. The head coach of Visva-Bharati table tennis team. His academic contributions are equally impressive with 12 popular articles, 8 research papers, and 3 book chapters. To his credit, today he will be speaking on the topic empowering youth through the transformative potential of agricultural extension for achieving Vikshit Bharat 2047. Dada, now the podium is yours.
A very good afternoon to everyone present here. Honorable Chairman Sir and respected Nimaida. And thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. And also, I really appreciate the multidisciplinary culture you have promoted. It is really a praiseworthy initiative. And youth are the building block of our nation. They can make and break the walls. They have relentless amount of energy. If their energy is not channelized in proper direction, then we as a system will be very severely failed. So, with my in my hand, there is a blank paper which represents the future of our country. And the pen is lies in the hands of our youth. They will shape our country through their innovative ideas and initiatives. So with this, I would like to start my presentation on empowering youth through the transformative potential of agricultural extension for achieving Vikshit Bharat. How agricultural extension is playing pivotal role for shaping the future of our country by through successful mobilization of youth. Vikshit Bharat. It is a comprehensive visual plan initiated by the government of India to make it into a developed nation by 2047. It encompasses 5 key pillars like empowered Indians, thriving and sustainable economy, innovation, science and technology, good governance and security, and India's position in the world sector. What is the key agenda of India for making India into a developed nation? Like achieving 5 trillion economy, self-reliant India like Atmanirbhar Bharat, local to global. Now you all have witnessed the tariff imposed by the President Trump. So we have to promote our products in local, on local to vocal and vocal to global. Making Indian initiative and our global commitment to achieve sustainable development goals like 17 that is to be achieved in 2030, zero carbon emission by 2070 and restoration of 26 million hectare degraded land. So agriculture playing pivotal role for achieving a developed nation. So what are the key area agriculture is playing like rural development, industrial raw material supply, export earning for foreign exchange earning, employment and livelihood, and food security. Even if we are in a better state of agriculture, but agriculture is facing numerous challenges like rural urban migration. Majority of the people are migrating towards urban area. When male person are migrating towards urban, there is a feminization of agriculture, like extreme workforce burden rely upon female workforce and uncertainty under climate change. Like you all have witnessed the devastating impact of climate change, which also am impacting agricultural scenario. And we also have witnessed that farmers in agriculture has a seasonal income, not monthly income. And we are also technological advanced, but it is not yet reached to the farmers. And farmers are practicing monocropping, not diversifying their products. So these are challenges we are facing. So you can witness that the monthly income of farmers in different states average, according to the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation Government of India, it is referred as 10,218, which is quite minimum. You just watch who is giving, because of whom we are having a 3 times meal a day. They have a monthly income of just 10,000. And there is this persistent challenge, that's youth unemployment in India. Like 15 to 29 years youth, 17% is graduate, almost 42% graduates are unemployed, like mismatching the education and employabilities. And not in employment, education and training, that is 30%. So there is a potential in agriculture where youth can be involved, like in rural agripreneurship, skill training, FPO and cooperatives, value addition and processing, digital agriculture, which I will highlight each case in later on. Then comes to agricultural extension. How agricultural extension is playing vital role. Actually, agricultural extension traditionally it helps to transfer the technology from researcher to farmer. But now it is a empowering system which not only transfer the technology but also enhance the capacity building of farmers, and also linking the all value chain actors for farmers to achieve a net higher income according to the doubling of farmers income report. You can witness the how extension system is prevalent in India in central level, state level, district level. In central level, like Directorate of Extension, National Institute of Agriculture Extension Management, manage Hyderabad is located. ICR is playing pivotal role in national level. Atari, like Agricultural Technology Application Research Institute, 11 Atari Zone, which coordinated the KBK activities, various private sectors, NGO, farmer organization, and in state level, State Agricultural Management and Extension Training Institute, teaching and research, line department like agriculture, horticulture departments, they are promoting extension activities. In district level, Atma is playing vital role, and Krushi Vigyan Kendra also playing significant role for promoting extension activities. So you all are witnessing, even after 7 decades of our independence, rural India always takes a backseat. According to Mahatma Gandhi, India lives in its villages, but majority of the rural people are migrating towards urban for better job opportunities. In COVID-19 case, you all might have witnessed there is a reverse migration. Like all migrant people are returning to the village for their livelihood, and agriculture has a positive contribution towards GDP in that scenario. So for that reverse migration to be a reality, according to the initiative done by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, providing urban amenities in rural area, how we can provide urban facility in rural area, that need to be taken care of, like physical connectivity like ring roads, public infrastructure, economic connectivity like agro industries, warehouse, market, hospital can be taken into consideration, knowledge connectivity like schools, satellite imagery for land water management, forest management, spiritual like enlightenment, citizenship, moral leadership, electronic connectivity like internet, e-governance, telemedicine, teleeducation can be Like in this direction, we can take various steps. Entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurs are those that don't do different things. They do things differently, like identifying the opportunity and converting it into a business with taking some risks with a profit orientation. That's entrepreneurs are playing vital role for providing job opportunity to the many. They are not job seeker, they are job provider. So recently a startup ecosystem like entrepreneurial ecosystem is emerging. What is entrepreneurial ecosystem? Like policy, finance, culture, supports, human capital, markets. When all together supports entrepreneurship, then we can have a thriving entrepreneurial ecosystem which can be helpful for country's economic development. And another initiative initiated by the government of India, like attracting rural youth towards agriculture, which has initiated in 2015 to involve youth in entrepreneurship. Another initiative like ACABC scheme, Agri Clinic and Agri Business Centers, implemented by the Ministry of Agriculture, Government of India, with collaboration with NABARD and Manage. Main objective is of this scheme is to provide employment opportunity. What are the supports it provides? Like financial assistance, support for establishing agri clinic and agri business center. This includes 45 days training, free residential and skill improvement modules. And various subsidies are also available, like 36% for general, 44% for women and SC/ST. Candidates from the northeast and hill states can take the loan up to 10 lakhs and 20 lakhs, and they when they will be in group, 100 lakhs for group project can be given to them. So how agri clinic and agri business center is supporting? Like agri clinics providing expert advice on various aspects like farming, including soil health, cropping practices, plant protection and marketing. Agri business center offers commercial services like farm equipment hiring, sales of inputs, post harvest management and market linkages. Here are the various sectors where agri and agribusiness center is supporting, like floriculture, horticulture, nursery, various fishery activities, soil testing laboratory, agroecotourism, agri-clinic, apiary, mushroom cultivation, sericulture. In all these sector, SCABC is supporting uh, for developing entrepreneurship activities. Another scheme implemented by the Ministry of Agriculture, Government of India, RKVY, Raftar, like Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana, remunerative approaches for agriculture and allied sector rejuvenation. Main intention of this program is to promote agripreneurship and startup in agriculture and allied sector, strengthening infrastructure valuation and innovation and technology-driven solution for agri startup, and ensure a remunerative return to farmer and rural youth for enhancing productivity and sustainability. Here you can witness in agripreneurship orientation program, any youth of our country, if you have the innovative ideas, you can apply in this program. A 5 lakh grant will be provided to you. Stipend of 10,000 per month will be supported. 16 hours, 60 hours of classroom training will be provided, and mentoring by experts also be there. And internship with a startup you can also carry on. And another program is startup agribusiness incubation program. Like you already have this innovative idea, you are running an agri startup. If you are enrolling the startup agribusiness incubation program, you will get a grant of 25 lakh and also 8-week residential training and mentoring by the experts to your incubation support. You can scale up your enterprise through this initiative. And here, in my during my PhD data collection process, I am working on agri startup ecosystem actually. Here, the above two pictures, I have witnessed the person is having educational qualification less than fifth, but he is having a income monthly income of 80,000 per, and through cultivating oil palm and cocoa. Through oil palm, he is extracting oil and supplying to and exporting it to various uh, states for better income. And cocoa through value adding, he also supply his products. And below two pictures are mushroom cultivation. Like here also through mushroom cultivation and value addition and processing, the person is having a monthly income of 70,000. He is also educational qualification of below 10th. So even if they have a lower educational qualification, with that agri startup mindset, agri business mindset, they are promoting it widely and doing it, and also giving training to the farmers. For they are not only generating income but also providing employment opportunity to others. Here some case studies I want to highlight. Like previously, some women are doing some mushroom cultivation. After receiving the skill training rural youth program, they have significantly increases their income. And here also Preeti, who cultivates a high value products like fruit crops. By adopting this kind of cultivation, he is leveraging income and has a better income opportunities. Then comes to agro-tourism. Agro-tourism, another potential sector through which rural entrepreneurship can be augmented. Like what are the economic benefits? Like income diversification, job creation, local product promotion, infrastructure development, seasonal income, and rural revitalization. What are the roles extension people are doing to support agro-tourism? Like educational workshop, technical assistance, network building, best practices guides, financial guidance. They can connect the agro-tourism who's doing agro-tourism through financial ventures and support their marketing facility and training program, risk management. These are the potential areas which agricultural extension people are intervening and supporting, who is doing agro-tourism for promoting agripreneurship. Then comes to digital agriculture. Now we are in the era of agriculture 5.0. How we are evaluating, like agriculture 1.0 to agriculture, where traditional agriculture dominated like manpower and animal force. Agriculture 2.0 like mechanization is developed. Agriculture 3.0 automatic agriculture with high speed development. Agriculture 4.0 like smart agriculture by AI and IoT. And then agriculture 5.0, there is a human intervention with that AI, IoT, and big data analytics, so that farm activity will be resilient and sustainable. You can witness from inputs to like production to consumption, all areas digital intervention are there, where youth can potentially update their skill through digital technology. Farmers need not to learn the digital technology. Youth need to, or they need to update their skill through this digital technology. They can help farmers for their better productivity. And how what are the opportunity you can observe, like eco-friendly production through agriculture 5.0 opportunity, higher profit margin, high availability and affordable healthy foods as your where consumption pattern is changing, data democratization, research and development opportunities, improved workplace safety, better knowledge and data management like human machine knowledge sharing for accurate prediction and improved decision making. And job opportunity like new skilled and qualified job creation, better employment, reconversion of high unemployed population towards more lucrative and attractive jobs. It is not possible to create a environment, like all need to come together, like a collaborative approach should be there. Like innovation will come from various institution, like ICR institution, IIT institution, like, and innovation comes through industry. As Visva-Bharati is also doing some academic and industrial linkages. In 31st October there is a program. So collaboration is the future. You cannot think of alone you will do all the things. Another potential sector is ecosystem services. Like what are the benefits we are getting from our environment or ecosystem? That is known as ecosystem services. Like promotes protection from natural disaster, carbon sequestration and storage, air and water pollution control. All are the ecosystem services. If we are degrading our environment or degrading our ecosystem, there will be a climate change effect. You all might have witnessed the recently a certain incident happened in Himachal Pradesh, cloud bursting. That is the effect of climate change. Like there's a collapsing of roads, houses, rising temperature becomes more frequent. But they made one thing clear: nature is not to blame, humans are. And Supreme Court immediately intervened and directed government to take necessary steps. for this to stop the forest deforestation activities and taking care of the climate resilience activities. How extension is playing pivotal role for promoting climate resilience, like promoting agroforestry, promoting social inclusion in climate action, supporting farmers to adopt alternative farming practices, and supporting mitigation through market-based mechanism, promoting resource-efficient technology, promoting climate resilient varieties, delivering climate advisory services on all across the value chain sector. Then you all might have known the story of Hyderabad. Like the Telangana government, for the developmental purpose, they started deforestation activity. Immediately, the students of that Hyderabad University had a strong protest against such activities. Here, youth are playing pivotal role for the climate resilient action. Like you all might, if you are not aware about the climate change effect, then how you gonna raise a voice against the activities? Another one is waste to wealth mission. Like India is producing 277 million tons of waste. It is projected in 2050 that 543 million tons will be produced by India. So how we can convert the waste into wealth? Like one case study I have highlighted, like these are the floral waste. We can convert it into a certain founder is Ankit Agrawal and Prati Kumar in the year 2017. They converted all the floral waste into agarbatis and make it as a social enterprise, which in turn helpful for reduction of floral waste, promotion of sustainable practices, empowerment of local communities. You can witness how this waste to wealth mission can be linked in with various SDG goals. Another one is leadership. Leadership is the dire need today. Who are the leaders under a shared vision with optimistic mindset? They with for a common goal achievement, they unite all the team members. And what is their importance? Like promoting spirit of coordination, directing group activities, technological, economic, and social changes, better utilization of manpower, avoiding imbalances, fulfilling social responsibility, and developing a good human relations. You can witness the different types of leadership like autocratic, democratic, laissez-faire, transformational, transactional leadership, servant leadership. Sometimes you might have witnessed the autocratic leadership type, like the person who is taking a leadership, trying to control all the things by his own without listening the others. That is quite a pessimistic one. But democratic leadership, which tells that you have to listen others, what others are telling. So by considering their opinion, we can take some decision. Like I have certain opinions, but by considering my team members' opinion, things can be into a better stage. So democratic leadership is a optimistic one. So how youth leadership and can be a catalyst for the farming community, like mobilization of farmers, formation of FPO. You know, all Indian farmers are small and marginal. They cannot directly go to the market and sell their products. Where FPO are the collective, a group members, they can take products from farmers and directly sell to the consumers. So they are reducing that intermediaries through the value chain process. So FPO are vital. They can be created through youth leadership, the aggregation and collective strength, innovation through modern thinking can be used to use of ICT digital tools through by using that ICT tools, market access, value addition, enterprise can be promoted. Then capacity building, peer learning, training, exposure videos can lead to financial inclusion via credit and government scheme. All have a common outcome, enhancing farmers' income and how farming will be technology driven, how rural youth and women can be actively involved in agriculture. Then comes to emotional intelligence. What is emotional intelligence? Like understanding your own emotion as well as others' emotion. You all know farming is really a stressful business. They are facing severe economic and occupational hazards, isolated geography and rural culture. Many risk factors are there. If you can, uh, we cannot eradicate the problems in a complete manner, but if we can reduce their pain through emotional intelligence, it will be very much helpful for their mental health, for reducing the farmer suicides. How emotional intelligence can be developed, like self management, social awareness, empathy, organizational awareness, service and relationship management, like influence, inspirational leadership, conflict management, collaboration, self awareness, like emotional self awareness, self assessment, self confidence. Here is the one model provided by Pranay Foundation for Hope model. They are, through this model, they are uplifting the life of underprivileged children, like promoting through website and infographics, print, broadcast, internet support media, promotion through emotional charts and pictures, success story through real photographs, visiting the company like young employee, ministry people, comic books and video help. How it can be implemented in agriculture sector, like here I have created a matrix, like how all the departments of Visva-Bharati can be engaged in promoting that agriculture through hope model, like celebrities and philanthropist endorsement can be relevant department, like performing arts, mass communication, social work can be involved through for reaching farmers. Website in infographics can be designed by computer science, IT design, fine arts for building a interactive agriculture website design, and which will be visually engaging farmer resources. Print, broadcast, internet support media, that can be journalism and mass communication department can be involved. Reaching to the multi-channel farmer outreach, promoting through emotional arts and pictures like film studies, photography, psychology, short emotional advertisement can attract farmers. You can through success story photography, comics, books, videos, bridging retired just and all the you can involve the philanthropist through statistics, data science, sociology, and social intervention can be done through evidence-based improvement in agri program. All this can be promoted through various departmental activities for promoting a developed farming practices. So, in turn, when agriculture extension playing vital role for building capacity of the farmers, it has several outcomes. Like it is providing incentive for youth, enhancing agricultural productivity, improved food safety, and diversify their income, community development, rural-urban migration mitigation, resilience to climate change, market access and trade opportunities, poverty alleviation, and preservation of indigenous knowledge. Then last, it is promoting women empowerment. So as it is we are celebrating International Youth Day. We have numerous amount of challenges around us. We need not to be a bureaucrat like politician or big person to make a difference around us. Just the small acts of love and compassion, we can make a huge difference. The problems and challenges around us are not the cup of tea of any prime minister or chief minister. We just need to immerse ourselves in social activity where every one of us is a leader. We just need to aware what's going on around us, immerse ourselves completely into it to make a change. Here certain pictures I have highlighted in my undergraduation program and post graduation program, how we can we have formed a group and create a environment where we have collected all the waste materials or used material from the students as well as professor, and we distributed in various location of Bhubaneswar for the orphanage donation camp. And another bottom two pictures are in there in Gujarat, how we as a group initiate this campaign. We used to go and provide education to the slum area children and provide them the food materials for their better livelihood opportunity. So here there is a, I have mentioned two kind of tree, like poplar tree and maple tree. Poplar tree, here it is reflecting, it grows tall and tall without having the canopy. But in maple tree, it grows, but simultaneously it providing canopy to its near. Like many village people are residing under it, many are people are taking shelters. Like, we need to change our mindset for being a maple tree. Like, how we can rather than thinking about individual development, how we can think about with individual development, how we can contribute towards our surrounding, how our neighbors, how our friends will be uplifted through our initiative. So these are my references. So thank you.
Thank you, Dada, for such an engaging and thought provoking presentation. As Gurudev Tagore once said, the highest education is that which does not merely gives us information but makes our life in harmony with all existence. Your lecture has gone beyond sharing facts. It has inspired us to see how agricultural extension can become a bridge between knowledge and action in youth empowerment. Now we are honored to have with us our chairperson of the day, Dr. Madhavendra Sinha, Assistant Professor, Department of Economics and Politics, Vidya Bhavan, Visva-Bharati. Dr. Sinha's academic depth and keen insights have inspired many scholars, and we are fortunate to have his guidance for today's discussion. Sir, now may I request you to share further observation and reflection.
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, it's my privilege that I have been invited to chair this session. It is an excellent initiative taken by Visva-Bharati Library Network and Visva-Bharati Research Scholar, um, what is the collaborator with the Visva-Bharati Library Network? Visva-Bharati Scholars Club, VVSC. So thanks to all, especially thanks to our librarian, Dr. Nimai Chand Saha. Now, let me come to the today's lecture. It is the sixth lecture. And first of all, we should congratulate Sri Shaktiranjan Das, PhD research scholar, Department of Agricultural Extension, Palli Shiksha Bhavana, Visva-Bharati, for his enlightening and extensive lecture on the title Empowering Youth Through Transformative Potential of Agricultural Extension for Achieving Vikshit Bharat 2047. So thank you so much. So I would like to request you, please take your seat on the dais. Okay, so the topic is really very important for today because we could see the scenario of agriculture sector in India, particularly not only in India, but also in the developing countries. So what the fact that the rural labor force, rural youths, they are basically moving towards cities, as he mentioned in his lecture, right? On the other side, what we can see that after passing from IITs, the BTech scholars and the technocrats, they are moving towards the agricultural sector with the high technology, with the advanced mechanisms, advanced entrepreneurial skills, and they are making agriculture sector very fruitful, very productive, and very profit oriented sector. So this is the time to rethink about our agriculture sector. If we see the contribution of agricultural sector in Indian employment, you would see that it contributes around 46% of India's total employment, and towards GDP, it contributes around 18 to 19%. So it's an important sector. And nowadays, agriculture sector has been the backbone of Indian economy. But nowadays, this is the time to rethink agriculture sector because of not only the current scenario, but also the era of digitalization, as he mentioned, new type of technical skills or mechanisms, along with the entrepreneurial activities, and also to curb the problem of unemployment. So, Mr. Shaktiranjan Das, he tried to present the various aspects, various possible opportunities, way outs through which agriculture sector can have good potential, can have good contribution through some transformative mechanism of agricultural extension towards our developed India, which is called as Visva-Bharati 2047. Now, regarding, so just let me ask you, in which year of PhD you are in? Third year. Okay. So, of course, the entire lecture I have observed really, he mentioned the so many things, so many ideas, so many aspects, and so many potentialities through which agricultural sector can be developed, can be promoted. Now, being the scholar's point of view, just few years back, I have been the PhD scholars. Now I am in this platform. Of course, you will be in that platform just after a few years. So from that point of view, I have some questions as you are in the third year of your PhD. That is, once I have seen the title of the lecture, that empowering youth through transformative potential of agricultural extension. So I thought that some particular research questions should be there, should be framed in your research presentation. Of course, you presented the various facts and aspects and potentialities, possible possible way outs. But what are the exact research question or questions that your research enlightens and you would like to find out the answer that I have missed out in your presentation? Secondly, I'll be taking opinion and comments and questions from the audience also. Secondly, that what I have observed, that this is basically the literature review based research level of literature review. But based on this scenario, so what are the possible methods? What are the determinants that you recommend to promote the agricultural sector in the new era of digitalization, new era of entrepreneurship towards Vikshit Bharat, as you mentioned several times? Second is regarding the sustainability. Of course, it is a very important question. So in this regard, what are the thoughts and what are the important facts that you are going to recommend in order to promote the agricultural sector? That is my primary observations. So you can it's very short time because from 5 we have another program. So I think now it is open to the audience if they have any observation, any question, any queries. So one by one, if anyone, please. Yes.
Sir, I have a question that nowadays, as we know that our youth are the backbone of our country, but how can Indian agricultural extension system link youth to agri startup or agripreneurship program? As well as the second question is that how, in particularly our generation, that is Gen Z kids, how can they invest in any entrepreneurship program or any business due to fear they don't invest, sir? So even the competition as well as rate of unemployment is increasing day by day. How can we stop that one? Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. What's your name and from which
Sir, I am
department you are?
Parmanand Mohanty. I am master's. I am MSc scholar from Department of Agricultural Extension, PSB.
Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
I hope you have noted this question. Okay. Any other else, please? Any other else, please? So would you like to respond? Okay, please.
As I have mentioned, that digitally agriculture is emerging. Like we are in the season sector of agriculture 5.0. Like human intervention, human is controlling all the IoT data analytics techniques. Like you might have knowing that precision farming and various other technology that you have mentioned Gen Z generation. they are much advanced in digital skill, that all the value chain process, all the digital things are involved. You can update your knowledge through digital technology, and it can be incorporated in that manner also. And agri startup you have mentioned, like manage is supporting SC ABC scheme and RKVO Raptar. Like if you have any innovative ideas, you can apply various schemes are there, but prominently SCABC and RKBA Raptar supporting agripreneurship. Uh, if you have any innovative ideas, you will receive a grant of 2 lakh, and that to be agriculture graduates are be totally will be emphasized much better and compared to other graduates. So you can also, if we are already running those innovative farming technique, you can also get a grant aid of 25 lakh. And I have also highlighted through my presentation. You can regularly visit manager website. They are promoting agripreneurship activities or agri startup ecosystem prominently. So you can tap into that in future.
Thank you, Mr. Das. Any other question or observation? Yeah.
I'm Preeti Yadav from Department of Economics and Politics. It's more of a query actually. You went on a field survey, as you said, and you met some of the farmers that are earning huge income. So you also said that they are fifth pass or 10th pass. So it's a query that did you analyze the main factors behind their huge income? Is there any methodology adopted by you, or would you like to suggest their approach to apply to other farmers also?
Actually, they are progressive and progressive farmers. They are regularly in contact with agriculture department and horticulture department. They are also getting advice from them how to do things in a different manner. Like I have mentioned, entrepreneurs are those who don't do different things. They do things differently. So that's why they differentiate themselves from others. And also they are, I have also witnessed, they have already actually land. Land is the major problem. Like if you have the land and you have the idea and you have a greater networking, and also they are also getting trained by the KBK personnel, those are advanced farmers. I have mentioned only agripreneurs, but that role model can be incorporated or replicated in different area. That's I will do in after my PhD research work, like how I am documenting all the successful farmers, how what are the things they are doing, how things can be spread out in other sectors. That's the manner things can be in a better, like all other farmers can do things what they are doing. And mainly they have a better, I what I have observed through my fieldwork, they have a better networking ability, and also they are in regular contact with the double O, like assistant agriculture officer, assistant horticulture officer, and also they are regularly taking training from the Krishi Vigyana Kendra, nearby Krishi Vigyana Kendra. And also these are the things they are doing. That's why they are getting the advanced information where other people are lagging behind. That's why they are in greater state of promoting entrepreneurs. Thank you.
Any other question or observation? Yeah.
There is a question from Riazuddin Malik. What are the most effective ways to maximize the use of small agricultural plots in India? He's asking for your suggestions. Yes. Small agricultural plots in India. Maximizing the use of small agricultural plots in India.
See, nowadays we are in the state of promoting crop diversification practices. How we can do multiple crops cultivation in a single field, that is the main reason. How we can augment our income. Then many of the farmers are doing only rice and wheat. But nowadays, as a extension personnel, I will suggest follow crop diversification, like go for high value crops which have a better market value. Without market opportunity, you cannot cultivate any other crops. So if you have better market opportunity nearby your area, and also go for various type of crops, and also try to follow a short duration crop, like in a regular interval you will get income, so that 20 days crop, 30 days crop can be cultivated in a line sowing or intercropping, so that you will have a regular income that can be better utilized in a small area plot. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Any other question or observation from the side of audience? Okay, but I can add one more thing in this regard. Regarding the transformative potential, so agricultural production, agricultural marketing side, and as well as the supply chain, it is foremost important thing in this in today's India's agricultural scenario. And digital platform, digital technology can have a pivotal role in this regard. So though you mentioned, but agricultural supply chain mechanism, can it be promoted through this advanced mechanism, advanced process? So if possible, please try to highlight those issues, okay, in your research. So again, thank you so much for your highly potential and really enriching lecture. So and we should wish him all the best for his PhD career, as well as for his next career. And thank you so much, the Visva-Bharati PhD Scholars Lecture Series, and organized by Visva-Bharati Library Network and Visva-Bharati Scholars Club. So thank you once again. Okay. So by this, can we end the session, or anyone to be deliver the vote of thanks? Okay. Who would be giving the vote of thanks? You? Okay, please.
As we draw the session to a close, I extend my heartfelt thanks to our speaker, Sri Shaktiranjan Das, for sharing his valuable research and perspective. Our chairperson, Dr. Madhavendra Sinha, for guiding the discussion, and our university librarian, Dr. Nimoy Chandra Saha, and also our co-coordinator of Scholars Club, Dr. Smriti Shriti Ghosh. My gratitude also goes to Visva-Bharati Library Network and Scholar Club's team for their seamless coordination, and all participants, both in person and online, for your active engagement. On this International Youth Day, let us remember Tagore's word. Faith is the bird that feels the light and sings when the dawn is still dark. May we, as scholars and citizens, carry this faith forward, empowering our youth to be the torch bearers of a developed and harmonious India. Thank you. Thank you.